Share screen, share audio. I'm streaming. And it should probably be something like Twitch. This Monday, something like that, right? And we should probably fill that in here. Okay. And then what? That's good. That's actually surprising. Oh no, he can't be well mentally being locked up like that. Yeah, man, like their minds literally rot in jail. Like I really feel for him, man. I'm so empathetic. Yeah, Observer. Oh yeah, I remember you. Oh no, that's a different one. Um, yeah, what's going on? What are all these? What courier account services? I remember last night I rebuilt you, and you were still giving me issues, so I just got frustrated and just ended the whole session. Uh, yeah, man. My phone's charging, so I can't check messages on my phone, so I have to do it the hood way. Periodically, just check at like the browser. Uh, Something's not right. Why am I at the breakpoint? No symbols have been loaded. Oh, maybe that's because no, that's not right. What up? Projects, career account specification. Okay. Why don't you want to work? Let's remove it and re-add it. Maybe. First of all, do I even have any? Do I even have any errors? No. All right. So what's the issue? I should be able to. Well, okay, it kind of makes sense. Like it'll never get hit because I'm running the service. Now, if I want to, something's not right. Oh, because I have this ignore up here. All right, let's just get rid of that because I think my test was in beach delivery.courier, right? And periodically check. Okay. So first is we got to run this service. All right, run the service. Oh, what is going on? Hold up. Why are you? Why haven't cert? I don't understand. Breakpoint will not currently be hit. No symbols have been loaded. Okay. This is the Azure function that I wrote yesterday. Are the symbols loaded for this? Yeah. Okay. We put a breakpoint right here. And periodically check. Okay. Go to this over here, register applicant, and probably should be a couple tests, right? So we'll have this will be we'll do setup. We'll call it teardown. We'll call it tear down. We don't really have to have that in here. I can just say this, tear down, like that. Then it'll be a sync block that does something that async dot run synchronously, all right, whatever that is. Something like that. Okay. No, periodically check out many messages. All right, so now what? We want to this post application. We want to say that let delete table entries. Let request, which will be a delete it's not going to be in here. Where is that at? Delete. This is delete row request. Delete table entries request is this right here. All right. We can throw that structure. Yeah. We can throw that structure inside of our. Where do I want to throw this? Does it really go in our specification? It doesn't. Let's just throw it in here for right now. Just throw it up top. This data contract. Oh crap! What is this data contract? This is of type system.runtime serialization. Do I really have to import that package? Well, check my messages. It looks like I have to import this in NuGet. Manage. I'm not sure if I should really be doing this. Primitives. I mean, this is for JSON. I'm not sure if this is it or not. What do I have over here listed in my package? Dependencies, packages. It's just a sharp core. Something's not right. Something's not right. Why don't you show potential fixes? Why don't I have to import it here don't understand. Well, one of the differences .NET Standard versus this being a console. Still a sharp 5. I don't know. Should I just attempt it? All right, fine. I'm not sure if that's going to actually address it though. Go back. Well, that addressed it. And then it's talking about this admin token. Token, admin token. Throw you up here. Okay. This is getting messy, dude. I feel like this, we should really throw this in a different file. Call this admin. And we need to, maybe put that right there. Then we take the stuff and dump it in here. And in regards to admin ID, API key, that's this, okay. Something like that. Okay. And now what? Delete table entries request. Do this. Okay. And you have to import this module admin, right? Open that. Okay. Now what? Well, it takes a token and a table name. Come here. Equal sign right here. And then we can just say equal. Some admin ID or token. And over here we say, it was called Courier Tracker, I think was the name of our service bus. Where's it at? Hold up. Applicant tracker. How do you? Look over here. Applicant tracker is the name of our table. Periodically check, see if I have messages. Hey, I have 2 observers. All right. This token is supposed to be a type admin token. I thought it was just an alias for a string. No, it's admin ID API key. Okay. It's admin ID and API key. That's what the admin token is. Okay, so let, how do you want to do this? Let token is of type admin token equal, and I thought it was supposed to be admin ID, and we'll just do this right over here. Some admin ID, and then the API key is just say something like some API key like that. Okay. And that's what the token is right there. Okay. Periodically check my thing out there. And now what? Well, don't I have a test API somewhere? How does this work? Test API is right here, right? Okay. So I feel like we should probably migrate my admin module, which is right here, to test API, because that's why it's being used. Okay, so now it's in there. What else? Well, we could take this right here, and we can call this some token, and we could call this some deletes entries request, like that. And we can migrate that into our test API. Go back to the hold up. Test it. Yeah. All right. Where's some do an account maybe? We'll throw it in here. Okay. And then we got to move this. Well, admin's right here, right? So open admin here. Open admin like that. Periodically check. And well, we might as well. Can we just call this some admin ID? Come here. Let some admin ID equal blah. And then we could say, come here, let some API key equal, and copy paste that. Something like that, right? And come here, like that, right? And then we can replace you with you, and we can replace you with you. Come here. All right. Now what, Willis? We can say that does this really matter? I don't know. We might reference it somewhere, but no. I don't care about that. All right. So now what? Let's get rid of this in our test. You are no longer relevant, my friend. All right. So we got this teardown. And what are we really trying to accomplish? We know that there's a post to a sink that we need to handle. Import at open web gateway. So like that. What else? Periodically check. Funny to meet you at ToggleBit. Oh, yeah. That was when did you send that? 708. Yeah. Yeah, I was one of his first followers. He has a very entertaining narration or commentary when he's programming. Now, I told him, I was like, yo, you're gonna like develop a following, man. Your commentary is just very unique and entertaining. And I was like number 1 or 2 that would like consistently just check him out every morning or every other morning. Now he's like, I think he's averaging like 70 viewers. Instead of me going back and forth, let me grab my cell phone since someone taught me how to use my smartphone to look at chat messages instead of me always toggling back to the browser. So I'll be right back. It was charging, so that's why I wasn't using it initially. Why not Chatterino? Who is Chatterino? I don't know who Chatterino is. I never seen no one. Let me make sure my settings on my thing is low. Hold up. Will my stuff get delivered? Oh, okay, it's off for delivery. A Twitch chat tool. Oh, yeah, I'm not familiar with it. Let me see. Let me see. How do I do this? Chatterino. Chatterino. Okay. As a chat client for Twitch chat, it aims to be an improved, extended version of the Twitch web chat. Okay. Is that only for is that only okay, let me rephrase this. Is this only for the PC or Mac? Because I don't have dual monitors, right? I'm just going straight off my laptop. Or is there also a mobile version? I'm gonna click on this. Yeah, I don't see an Android download. Well, it probably wouldn't be an Android from here, right? I would have to like go through my phone. Let me see if I could see it on my phone. Play Store. It's a chat with two T's, Chatterino. Am I looking at this right? Chatterino. I don't see an Android on here. Nope. Yes, okay, for desktop. Okay. Yeah, man. I like Taco Bit. I like Europeans. Hate Americans. All right, so tear down. What am I doing here? Let's comment you out. All right, you're a template, but you're not going to be used. And we'll say it's going to be something like some delete. Hold up, this isn't right either. Yeah, that should work. All right, it should. Do I need to attempt to build it first? Then maybe that intelligence will kick in. So I could maybe say some. Why is this not working? Let's say some delete. Oh, this is really throwing me off. Here. Navigating to definition. I'm trying to get to this right here, and it's not showing up in my IntelliSense. And I live and breathe IntelliSense. I'm not functioning if I don't have IntelliSense. Okay, got to go eat some lunch. See you later. All right, take care, Daniel. Bye. And then we can do this post to a scene. Actually, we just paste in this whole thing right here. And you're eating lunch. That means you're in Europe. You're either in Europe or in Africa. I think you told me. Didn't you say you were like German or something? Yeah, I think I asked you this during my masterminds. All right, we could get rid of you over here. And it doesn't know what account service is. Ugh. Come here. Open career.div. Add reference. I have a DevOps in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maybe we should. Oh shoot. Throw you right over here. All right. And we'll say that. How do you want to do this? We can say match. To match with a bang. We could put you over here, and then we could say with. And you would think that that would return a. What does that return? Well, that just returns a task. Okay. So you say let, and then you say result equals, and then we do this over here. Okay. And then you will probably say something to the notion of if results dot is success status code, then where I want to put the then at up here, then and what? If it's successful, I guess just do nothing. Else you just say fail with, and then you can say result dot, and then there should be like a reason phrase, I think, is what we use. Okay. And then maybe we could just drop this then to this line over here. And do that. Control Shift B. All right, what else? What else do I want to do? Well, this is the test. I feel like let's do that. Maybe. All right. That's the teardown. Okay. There should probably be a. Oh yeah. This right here is. That's right here. Okay. That should work. Yeah, that should work. Put a breakpoint right there. Also we already have a breakpoint right here. We can call this register applicant. Yeah, let's do that. So debug that, put a breakpoint right here. And the question is, I think last night this test was failing. Yeah, fails. Messages when they occur while sending a request. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the fail message. Let's see if the cleanup does anything. Put a breakpoint up here. And is it running? No, it's running. The account service is running. What's over here? Close to request. Yeah, so like my endpoint's just not. I feel like something's not right with my endpoint. So we're looking at 7073 is the port number. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. 7073 is the port number. That's this right here. Something is telling me that this is probably specific to Android and not an automated test. To test my hypothesis, we gotta see how I do it over here. So let's see. Do I have? Hold on, let me do a 7073. Hold up. 7073. I don't have that in here anymore. I thought that was the 7073. Do I? Why is this rocket science? So let's check something. We can go to. Remember that endpoint is API. Okay, so let's replace that with this right here. Actually, I'll just say let per your service or I could just say How do I want to do this? Module, courier, service. And then say let endpoint equal, and then do that. And then I could maybe do this. And I wonder if that'll work. Debug. No, there's a couple things. Maybe not. No, there's a couple things. I think it's still relying on this endpoint. Let's get to the teardown part. No, I was right. It's the endpoint that has issues. For the automated tests, it can't use the 10.22 whatever. That's Android specific, I believe. I'm so smart. All right, so let me see. Our request body. Is this gonna deserialize? It looks like it. Storage key equals that. Okay. Storage connection equals that. Okay. And then delete table entry, step into that. Then we have our table, we have our partition key, we have our result. Okay, so partition key is applicant tracker, table is applicant to something's not right. Our partition key is not applicant tracker, our partition key is, it was the, that's not right. It's the entity thing, right? I thought it was like applicant entity. Shoot. Hold up, give me a second. Stop. It's applicant entity is our partition key. It's this right here. We got to do this. Yeah, there's probably some. I can't hard code it like that, dude. So there's the table name, and then there's the maybe we got to edit this right over here. Table name, and then there's a partition key, which is of type string. And so we'll throw this data member attribute or this field partition key like that. And we have to do the same thing for our client. like this. Okay, and so then that should expose a compilation error because we never set the partition key because we just added that field. So we should be able to say partition key equals, and then we can say that it is our I thought it was called applicant entity. Hold up. We call applicant entity, this right here. Okay. Okay. So call stack is over here. Yeah, I mean, we'll let it fail. Oh, that's the app. I didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Go back, and we'll. Right now, we know that this register applicant just isn't going to work. Oh, the test won't work. Delete table entries. It's really delete partition entries. And I mean, real talk is you just throw this in here. Teardown is really going to do it. I mean, honestly, we could just do this. We got to have it within the sync block. But I mean, we could just do this right here. And Teardown's just going to automatically do it. So each delivery courier account services. If we attempt to run this, of course it's building right now. And it's still building. No, it says it built. Okay. Debug. Run. That should invoke the other service over here. And then we can process this request. I forgot to do partition key. Hold up. Stop. Kill everything again. Kill everything again. I thought we updated you to have a partition key. Yeah, we did. Okay. So weird. Control Shift B. Why aren't you showing up in my IntelliSense? Should be that. Okay, the red square we finally went away. Yeah, I got 3 people observing. Okay, maybe I should resume my chat monitor on my phone, just in case people say have some code review feedback. All right, so let's run this again. Run my services. In regards to where am I at? No, that's still my service. Hold up, go back. Courier over here. All services is up and running. Go back and execute my delete partition entities, delete partition entries, and run that. Run. That should bring up the other service breakpoint. And over here, step into U, table, partition key, ensure. All right. So now my partition key is applicant tracker. That's still not right. Applicant entity. Why does it still say applicant? Oh, okay. I don't know what I was reading the first time. And then we call delete, all right? Passing in applicant entity and the applicant tracker table. You, my friend, you should work, all right? So we put a breakpoint right there. Okay, table batch operation, filter where partition key equals applicant entity. That looks straight. Row key item, query result, and then yeah, this looks like it should be doing it. Put a breakpoint on this exception. Then yeah. All right. All right. So like it looks like that code works. It also looks like I didn't have any entries in my applicant tracker. All right. Refresh. Okay. So check that in. All right. Get commit, and then we can do a. What does it say? All right. I'm really good. Why does my browser say 3, but then my stream manager says 1 viewer? I don't know. Do I have any new content? Nope. Okay. So we could say added client support for deleting table / partition entries like that. That's what we did. All right, commit all and push. Okay, I forgot what the original objective was. Why am I doing all this? Yeah, because I was debugging the approval of a courier application or an application to become a courier. That's what I was doing. All right. So, which leads me back to my admin app. Where's admin at? Okay. 3 different mobile apps: customer app, courier app, and admin app. Okay. Admin app is this over here. And and it's starting to make sense to me now. Admin tests, application response. The issue is it's relying on a Android formatted endpoint, which is your 10.222, right? Or your 10.0222. That's Android specific. Instead of HTTP:///localhost, and then your :7073/API/. That's why it was breaking. All right. So now what? Do I really want to inject some ceremony for if it's a Android context endpoint versus a integration test context endpoint? Like, I don't want to do that, man. But that's the reason why the test is failing. I'm not sure how to approach this. I'm not sure how to approach this. We can just write a separate test to approve, and it won't rely on this hard-coded endpoint. So what does that mean? It means this. So we throw this on a clipboard, and we look at our. Why are there so many? Write this down. Look at this right here. There's going to be a couple things in here. For this test to like run, we have to submit an application as setup, and then the test is to prove it. All right, so let's do something. Have some approval pipe into, and this is supposed to be a open web gateway, right? And if I reference how I did things over here, then I have this notion of I have this notion of a courier service endpoint, like that. Endpoint with lowercase p. All right, that's the test section of it, the test stage of it. Async dot run synchronously. That. And now what, Willis? Well, your verify is going to be a response that is success status code. So you got to say like something in the notion of if what does this mean? Then you just don't do anything else. Or you could just say, like, I don't even know why I'm writing that syntax in the test. You could just say cert dot is true. That, right? So that's the test stage, verify stage. Well, what about the setup stage? Well, you have your setup. Oh, come here. You have your setup like that. And it's going to be IDK, right? What we need to do is we need to submit an application. And that, I should have that code somewhere, right? This speech delivery admin, so it's not going to be in there. The speech delivery courier. I feel like it should be in here, right? Hold up. Where's my, yeah. I feel like it should be in here. So this registration is the code. No, it's not. Let's tear it down. Oh, yeah. Let me get rid of you, namespace. We can. No, stop. How do I clean out these breakpoints? Hold up. Debug. Delete all breakpoints. All right. Hold up. I thought I said delete all breakpoints. Yeah, delete everything. Okay. So we can take this format right here and we can I feel like we should probably still have a test for, we can do it in both places, right? I feel like we should have this submit courier application. And now what? Well, it is going to be in our async block. What we need to do is, let's just go through the motions of our setup, our test, and our verify. And in regards to setup, I'll periodically check. In regards to setup, what do we want to do? And well, let's reference our mock library and our test API. Oh no, we have mocks everywhere. Okay. Some applicant, right? Let's take that. Go back. No, go back. So we have some applicant somewhere here. And what we want to do with that some applicant, well, we want to post that applicant, that application. We want to post it to an endpoint that handles a queue for reviewing and either accepting or declining an applicant's application to be a courier, right? And so that we go to our courier service and there is a register function serverless. That right there. Come here. All right. So yeah, something like this. Okay. Now what, Willis? We have something like results. Come here. We have something like result equals, right? But we got to say let bang, right? Because bang is away. So then we can maybe say that we can, oh, hell's bells. We could just say assert. Or if we really want to be cool, then we can say that this results dot is success should, if we want to be functional, equal true, right? That's if we want to be functional. But I feel like it's a lot shorter syntax if we just say assert that is true and then we just say result that is successful status code. But you know, we want to act like we're functional programmers, right? Because we're cooler than object-oriented programmers, all right? This is a status symbol. So we import FS unit as our namespace, and then where are we at? Then this one has no more red squigglies, right? And so, okay. Ooh. All right, that should be it, right? Register function. Yeah, I think that should be it. Do I have, yeah, the employee for courier services, this right here. Okay. And so I just, I'll just reference this right here because for whatever reason in the editor, I can't do Control RT within this block. I have to literally rely on my UI. Yeah. So my courier service should still be running, right? Hold up. Courier service, you're still running. Yeah, you're still running. Oh. Hold on. Go back and submit courier application. We'll run you. You, my friend, you should pass, right? You should pass. Right. Here's our register, right? Now, I was successful in, you're good, right? Like, I know that okay, maybe we're not good. What's the issue? Hmm? What's wrong? Exception. No connection was made. What are you talking about? Uh, I mean, I could almost bet that this triggered it. Let's just run it. Result dot reason phrase. What's the reason data request? Okay. All right. So let me run this one more time, and then it deletes. Uh-oh. Well, we know that delete should work, right? Yeah, like because we already tested that. Can I execute an empty batch operation? So how do I check if it's empty? We'll go ahead and accept that. Uh, Go back. Batch operation is this. So you gotta check if this result, I assume, even has anything. I don't like the do being over there. I'm gonna do a do over here. Okay. And so we probably need to. Is there a way for me to check that results dot? You can say count, but I can't say like is results of a type IEnumerable. Let me import system.link if it's not already up here. Open system.link link. Okay. Because if this is IEnumerable, I should just be able to say any like this. All right. So I should be able to say. It's weird having. Well, no, this isn't a test. This is actual like business logic. So if that if we have any results, then we can go ahead and perform the execution. Actually, I'm gonna move this return OK back here. And like, yeah, that should be okay. I think that should be okay. Because I mean, I don't know what people's viewpoints are on branches of a conditional statement. Like if some people are comfortable with me literally putting in an else block like this, which is pretty much do nothing, right? Mm, there's a couple ways I could do it. Like, but I don't know. It's like it's kind of not necessary. It shows completion, but at what expense? An additional line of noise, like that's what I'm saying. All right, so we can launch this service, but what do I really address? What's my main objective? There's this register operation that failed, and that register operation failed. Come here. It failed more than likely because of this right here. Let me get rid of that breakpoint up there. It failed more than likely because of this register applicant. Publish registration more than likely is the culprit, and query applicant. Yeah, so we want to walk through here. So we go back. Submit courier application is what we want to test. Okay. Step through you. Publish registration. Okay. Query applicant count. Can we do this without any issues? Put a breakpoint right there. And no. So it looks like query applicant count here. Crap. Go back. Here is relying on. I already know what the issue. No, I don't. Let's store that endpoint. Yeah, that should have been fine. Oh, my event store is not even up and running. Where's my event store at? That's a separate repo, separate service. This right here. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not even running. All right. Okay. So let's account services is running. Oh, what happened to my? Hold up. Go back. Event store. Where are you at? You're right here. You're running. Go check this one more time. Yeah. You're running. Account services is running. Per dispatch, you're not necessary for what we need, so we're gonna close you out. All right, let's run this again. This should really pass. Let's see if. Okay, I got 4 people. Okay, so publish registration. Like this should be straight now. It doesn't immediately. Yeah, so you should be good, right? It is good. All right, so then this should be straight. Yeah. And so we should just be able to run, and like that gets published to some service bus. Where that's account services. Where's my, yeah, so this submit courier application. That's green now. But you know what? That teardown, that teardown actually cleaned everything up. So I don't want my teardown to be called anymore. But I don't want it to delete my tables. So I guess I could just comment this out like that. Run this test again. And theoretically, it should populate with an application. Okay, so theoretically, I should hit nope. What am I missing? It should have hit in here. I don't understand. We call this register. That register will sign ID, queue applicant. Where does it actually save it in our storage table? This is our storage key right here. Register applicant. We have our storage connection that we pass in. Where do we use that storage connection? It looks like we're not using it. We're not using it. But when I run this application, like a literal application, the mobile app, it's saving it. So the question is, why isn't that logic being called? Why isn't that logic being called? Register applicant. Yeah. This does a service bus name, which I'm not even sure if that's even relevant anymore. MQ applicant. MQ applicant. I think the service bus is used to notify me that I have a new applicant. So like I'll have the admin app on my phone and I'll get a notification because it's listening. If we look at Azure table operations, we can see if there's a create entity being invoked, which it doesn't seem like it's not, but I'll put a breakpoint here anyway. And is there anything else that I want to do? Ensure exists. No, I'll just put this create right here and go back to my submit courier application. Yeah, it doesn't get triggered. Okay, so why not? Do a search on this create entity async, and we do have a applicant table module that invokes it. Tracking store, add async approved. Yeah, but we don't want that. Mm, what is this doing? I thought this is adding an approval base, and is this is querying for the applicant in the table. Okay. Well, what's weird is if it's not in there, then it's creating it. So this code doesn't make sense to me. You, or maybe approved is just the wrong. Maybe that's just throwing me off. If I rename that to just value. Tracking store, add applicant. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. But the question is, where is this actually being invoked? So Control Shift F12. Where is it being referenced at? It says no references. I find that hard to believe. Hold up. Add a sync. We have this right here. Okay. For approving. So maybe that's why I had it named what it was named. If I change that back. What doesn't make sense to me is why are we only adding this applicant when we approve it? How come it's not sitting in the queue? That's not right. So if there's an add, then where are we querying it? Go back. Delete messages, register function. I don't see. If I look at my admin app, where's my admin app? Surely there's pending reviews. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm actually using I understand now. I'm I'm using two different strategies for storing data. I'm using event sourcing for storing applicants, and then querying the applicant so that I can either approve or reject them. So I'm using event sourcing there, and that's what I'm doing for that's what I'm doing when someone submits their application to be a courier. I'm actually relying on event sourcing to do that. But then when I approve them, I'm actually storing that in an Azure storage table. And that's why things weren't making sense to me. Okay. And then the question is, well, why are you not being consistent with your storage or your persistence strategy? And the short answer would probably be because I wanted to learn and practice event sourcing. So that's probably the reason why it's fragmented like that. But that's the reason. And it kind of makes sense to me now. And the advantage of having Azure or a document database, or just a database period, whether it's a document database or a relational database, is the tool, the application is already built for you, right? It's if it's relational like SQL Server Management Studio, like you could just examine a table and you see the state of of the entries. And the same thing with Azure. What is this called? Azure Storage Manager or Azure Storage Explorer. It's the same thing. Like I can look at this, and when it has data in it, then I already have the UI utility to just examine data. But for my custom built event store, nah, dude, I gotta run like a script. I gotta run an automated test just to see what the data is. There's no like UI utility. Um, like I have to build that, and I kind of do build it, but I build it as a mobile app, right? This admin app right here. So that's more than likely that was my thought process. Was I needed to quickly see what the data was visually instead of running the script every single time. I'm sure that's probably why it is what it is. So yeah, okay, I kind of get it now. So now what? Mm, where are we at? Let's approve applicant. Where's my submit courier? We probably put. I don't really do comments, but I don't know. I probably want to hit like slash slash slash. It's supposed to. Okay, it's not working. So couriers. Hold on. No. So applicants are saved to the event store. Event store is one word or not. Applicants are saved to the event store. don't know if I should capitalize event store. And then I can say approvals or rejections. Well, if I say approvals, it's implied that it includes rejections as well. Are saved to Azure storage. Okay. OCD wants me to line it up like this. All right. So now what? Well, this is my original objective. We registered successfully. And that stuff lives. Like once you publish it, that's it. It's an immutable database for your event store. What was I trying to do? What was the whole point of all this? Something else is I feel like should have like something like this in here. Okay. And then maybe do that. All right. I'm starting to tap out. Git push. I didn't mean to do that. Git commit. I don't know. Where's my admin? Git commit. And I don't know about that either. We'll just ... whatever. Naturally, I have an unused one. Right. And the other one is create your account, git commit, and I don't know about that either. Whatever. All right. Okay. So I could like just summarize before I hop off is what was I trying to accomplish, and did I accomplish it? What caused all of this was my admin my admin app is erroring. I can't say the word erroring out when I attempt to approve an applicant. And so I decided to, because it's taking me forever to debug it manually, I decided to like write some integration tests to one, have a suite of regression tests as an end result, and then two, to troubleshoot faster why me attempting to approve an applicant is failing. So now what? Let's do something. Let's run this admin app. Do we ever approve? No, does this? No. Did I ever like resolve this? First of all, have set up. All right, so there's okay. So these are the different applicants that are here. This is being pulled down using event sourcing. Say view. Now, when I do approve, it was like failing. So account service at endpoint, approve applicant by admin function. All right, that's what we have. And so Azure function is this right here. And if I just run it, we get to this. If I run that, it succeeds now. I don't believe it though. And then this add a sync is where we actually store it off in Azure storage. Uh-oh, put a breakpoint right there. So we run this, we call insert, execute. And insert, and this actually passes now. And this is probably throwing the exception because it's probably timing out. Yeah, that timed out. But this, I don't know what this is right here. Yeah, that's actually important. Hold up. Track courier, connection string, couriers. All right, so I'll delete everything else. And it's this that's giving me issues. If I look at my applicant data, refresh, we now see that we have an applicant in here. I was kind of expecting to see this says applicant entity, right? I was kind of expecting to see some type of like, I was expecting to see another column for them being approved or not, but it sounds like it would probably be in the same table. It's just a different partition value or ID. Or is it this right here, couriers? Oh, I think that's what happens. Your applicants, that just gets stored, period. And then your couriers are going to, no, that can't be right. Courier solicited. Orders. You know what I need to do is, let's go back over here. This courier tracker update and track courier. And let me look at this updated saint. Table name is couriers, which is this right here. This needs to be, because it, look, look how complicated this function is, right? And so like, I feel like this definitely needs a try with block. Try, then say with ex goes to, then we could just say return, and then ex dot get base exception dot message. Well, can I use that? Do I have to wrap it in parentheses? No, you don't like that either. Oh, okay. What does this return? What does this return? Hold on. Before I touch this, what was this actually returning? Hold on. Go back. Well, I have to have the with, but return table name, remove async. What's this remove? What does this return? Can I not just hover over it? All right. Okay. Oh, it returns the result type. Okay. So it should be able to just say return error, and then just do this, right? And then I don't need the parentheses over there. And that's what I should be able to do. Does it really need to be on two different lines? I don't know. Something like that. Okay. Put a breakpoint right here. Now what? Put a breakpoint over here too. So if we look at this again, I'm not sure why it's turning this function into a zebra. Oh, hold up. Yo, why you keep? Okay. Push Shift B, and there's something I need to do. Um, for my tests, that's not what I want. Let's kill this. For my test, is it beach delivery.courier? Which one was my test? Where's my teardown at? That was my teardown up there. There it should really be. I know I commented it out, but when I do run this teardown, it needs to delete several entries. It needs to delete everything in applicant tracker. It needs to delete everything in couriers. I feel like it needs to delete everything in this database. All these Azure documents. I feel like that's what it needs to do. So for example, for couriers, that's the name of the table, and then partition key is courier entity. And so now here's the thing. Do I want to be cool and create a whole bunch of tuples that pipe into this delete table entries? Like, and then it just iterates and deletes all the entries across my database for whatever tables that are passed in, along with their partition keys being referenced. Yeah, that might be the end goal. But right now, I mean, I could compose that through functions like this, I think. This delete entries request right here is for applicant, right? So I should probably rename that to some applicants delete requests. Okay. And then I'll take like this pattern and what would I do? I'll say some couriers like this. So then this would be couriers, and then this would be courier entity, right? Courier, come here. Courier entity, like that. So we got some couriers delete requests and some applicants delete requests. We go over here and that should clear up. And then we'll call this result 1, right? It's an awesome name. And we'll do over here a result 2. It's an awesome name. And remember, we are doing courier. Right? So we do that. Okay. And then we may want to say something like, how do you want to do this? We could say how do you want to do this? Like, we should probably have, let me see. You could probably throw this in a list like that. And we can have something like this. And we can say that this will pipe into a list dot for all. If result.1 is successful, result.2 is successful, list that for all, what? You gotta say, I'll just say ID. Then do nothing else, fail with, and then how would I do this? How would I do this? You would get the first occurrence of whatever item failed. So you would kind of repeat the pattern, but you would say something like, list dot, how would you do this? You just want to get the very first occurrence. And there's map, there's filter, there's reduce. So you could, doing it the long way, right? There's also choose, right? If you do choose, I thought choose was like based on option. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So you can say filter, and then you can say filter what? You could say not ID, or you could say not ID. Hold up. I should be able to say not ID. No, it doesn't like that. You can say filter, and then you can say function, and then you could say value goes to, or you could say, oh yeah, I'll just say value goes to, and then you could say not V, okay? And then, but there should be a way that I could just get the very first occurrence that meets a, it's fine, right? Hold up, fine. And we would actually do that and then say list.find, and then we would say the condition is v dot is success status code. You can say not v dot status code, and I would think that would return the very first occurrence, right? And then you could just say, oh, and then what would you do? You would say, how would you do this? It returns type T. So, hold up, just give me a second. We would have like let failure equal, and then you do something like this. And then we should be able to say like failure dot reason phrase. Yeah. And so then you could say assert. You could say assert dot fail, and then failure dot reason phrase like that. Okay. It should look something like this. Hey, Gambler, how are you? I wonder how long ago you commented. You commented at 8:35, then I responded 2 minutes later. How's everything going? Like, we could probably put this on one line. How did I do that? Hold up. Probably put this on one line. Like that. Let me put this on one line. Like that. Uh, yeah, I'm okay with that. Something like that. Something like that. You want to put you on one line? Nah, I think this is straight over here. So, what else? We have back at work, so my just listening in the background. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. Couriers. Is there anything else I need to do in here? This is feature toggle. Orders. I think that's it for right now. I mean, some people can argue. No, no, no. I'll leave this alone. Do I want to leave it alone? I'll leave it alone. Just get changes. This puts you down here. And let's say that we updated Teardown to include more tables. Now I forget, Gamblor, you do JavaScript. I forget, what do you do at work? What was my original objective when I started streaming this morning? It was to resolve my admin app breaking. Get changes. I'll throw you down here. Hold up. Throw you down here, my friend, and say, I think I updated the namespace or something. Or I removed the import. I don't know. ... Oh, it says it down here. Hold up. Let's scroll down some. Yeah. Cleaned imports. Mostly Scala these days. Previously Scala, C#, and help out in TypeScript, C++ once in a while. C++ is hard. I used to professionally program in C++, and I don't know how. Like, you can show me some C++, and I won't know how to read it. But I did C++ for like 3.5 years. I don't know how. I'm illiterate when it comes to C++. Like, if you show it to me now, I'll just be scratching my head like, IDK. Has it been? Oh, it's almost been 2 hours. Okay. Yeah. My quota is an hour a day of working on my passion project. And I got 2 hours. And I'll probably do another hour later on today. So C++ is very outdated and limited. Is it outdated? I mean, they're still pumping out new versions of C++. They I thought they were on like C++ 14 or something. Hold up. C, where's my plus sign? C++ version history. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so smart. Oh no. They're on C++ 7. No. Preview release C++ 20. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't think it's outdated. It just solves a different problem that is very high maintenance to use. So yeah, it's. I mean, they're maintaining it. I wonder what C++ 20 is though. Where's the? Look at this, man. I can't even read the notes. I wonder how much C++ developers get paid. Hold up. C++ 20. Features. Features. Concepts. Designated initializers. Template syntax for lambdas. It amazes me how every language now adopts lambdas, range space for loops with initializer, likely and unlikely attributes. Deprecate implicit capture of this. Three-way comparison operator. C++ is, outside of assembler, I feel like it's the most complicated language. But you're also listening to someone that thinks that JavaScript is probably also the most complicated language. And maybe it's not complicated. It's just, I feel like JavaScript is, it's like twigs that if you really want to, you can build like a hut out of those twigs, and that hut will be okay as long as it only shelters one person, right? But you can't build rooms, you can't build a basement, you can't build a shower stall, you can't build an attic. Nah, you can only have like just a shack of twigs. That's what JavaScript is to me. It's not Legos like F Sharp, Haskell, maybe even Clojure. Oh, it's not Legos where like you can do what's that video game? Minecraft, where you could just build whatever you want to build. Nah, JavaScript is just twigs for people to build huts. Yeah, so that's all. Let me brighten up my my display so I could actually read. What else do I want to do before I hop off? I don't know. It's up and out, man. Mm. All right, well, let's start killing. Dude, my mind is mush right now. Did I solve what I intended to solve this morning? Mm, kind of. I wrote some integration tests, and I was able to successfully diagnose why some of my code wasn't working. One of which was that I have endpoints that have different string values depending on if it's Android versus, or maybe an Android emulator versus if it's an automated test. So I was able to diagnose that. I was able to implement a teardown with Azure storage tables within my test cleanup, which is this over here. So I was able to get that done. I didn't test the latest that I have here for a teardown that includes multiple tables to tear down. Not really tearing down the tables, but to clean up. Yeah. Delete that. Each delivery.courier is what I'm working on. The customer app is pretty much done for Android. It's from end to end. I could launch the app, place an order, receive status updates regarding the fulfillment of that order based on historical courier events. Now I'm just working on the courier app. courier service. Oh, yeah, man, I'm topping out. I need to find a new contract. Hold up. Let me type in F sharp. Hold up. Come here. F sharp jobs. I need a new contract. My contract wrapped up. Yo, I'm tripping. It's only 8:50. 10 minutes to 9. Imperfect Foods don't want to hire me. I've applied to them probably half a dozen times within the past 12 months. They won't even interview me, man. Like, I don't understand. They don't want to say. They don't want to talk to me. Haskell F Sharp Scala. Okay. Lowpay.io. All right. Just the name, your website name, makes me believe that you're a scammer. Let's change past 3 days to like, I wonder if I look up F sharp jobs in the UK, I wonder what the difference would be. Can I do that? United Kingdom. Yeah. Well, this is my quant capital C sharp developer fintech. Maybe I should start applying for UK jobs. Full time. Of course, they're not going to like the time zone I'm in. What do I do, Xamarin? Xamarin jobs. I mean to put apostrophe on jobs. Yeah. Xamarin jobs. Law enforcement and conservation enforcement agencies. Software engineer will work remotely as part of a team designed, develop, implement cross-platform iOS, Android, field-based reporting out for law enforcement and conservation agencies. Energy Framework Core, SQL Server. We are seeking smart, innovative candidates who can get things done. We expect you to be proficient in technology. Okay. The job hunt sucks. Most job ads are so vague to near useless. Most job ads are nothing but a job requisition for fulfilling the IT department. So they'll list 30 different technologies of the IT department, but they say that that's a job description for who we need to hire. Like, no, you're not going to find somebody that knows C++, knows Kubernetes, knows AWS Lambda, knows VB6, knows COBOL, knows how to be a scrum master, knows how to be a crane operator. No, like it's ridiculous. They'll just dump. I feel like they just go to Wikipedia for languages and they just copy paste all of it. What is this? Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be applying, right? Who applies on a company website? I mean, if I don't have to put in every school I went to, every single place that I've worked at, okay, you want me to sign in? Okay. Let's go through this endless loop and click apply with LinkedIn again. No, you want me to create an account? No, thank you. You want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, viewers. Okay, thank you, spammer. Where's that at? Yeah, how do I get rid of spam bots? I live in Miami. Apply on talent.com. Okay. Okay, click on talent.com. Okay. Continue. I'll put in my email address. Bizmonger.net. Okay. You want me to create an account? Okay, I'm straight. I feel like a lot of these, when you look at jobs for a given technology, I feel like they're not really interested in or they're not serious in fulfilling the job. They just want your information. I think they're more interested in you having an account with them, so that I don't know they can, if and when they get acquired based on the number of user accounts that they have. I feel like that's their priority, and they just fabricate job descriptions so that they can get users on their website or get accounts on their website. I really do believe that, man. All right, gamblers, it's been real. See you. Mm, what else? Hold up. Let me go back. Where's Xamarin Jobs? Brain B LLC. Yeah, all this stuff is a joke. Seven Kings Code. What if where should I go? Career builder. Search Sharp. No, I know they're not going to have it. Search Xamarin. Oh no, I'll do F Sharp. Hold up. Sharp. And they have sales agents. Okay. Xamarin. The Xamarin. It's weird because like I'll search for a specific technology to solve a customer's problem. Customer problem is they need a mobile solution, right? Like I should just put in mobile developer, but these consulting firms, they're like, nah, we want you to put in actual technology. All right. So this is Spectrum. They're always hiring because they're probably not high performing. Robert Half. I like the fact that it's internally facing applications. They're in Zoar Oregon. What's the pay looking like? They only max out at 120,000. You know, I mean it's a full-time position. Uh, California. Oh, this is full-time. Is 140,000 enough to make it in Los Angeles? Fleet mobilization, they need a candidate with heavy focus on Xamarin. You can be working on their enterprise operations platform that improves the efficiency and effectiveness for companies to meet connected fleet management operations, school district, energy. Sometimes a harmless phone call can lead to a $20,000 raise and a better life. Please apply if interested. I don't want to apply on the company website. I just want to apply. I don't want to create an account. I just want to give you my resume. Lead software engineer, 170,000 seems better. That's I assume this is full time, right? We're Sherman Oaks, California. We are a fast-growing software technology that is in the online marketing sector. We are first in the industry to integrate artificial intelligence with powerful online marketing platform. Our annual revenues have increased. Yeah, the thing about this is whenever I see like marketing and AI, I think about ethics. I really do. Like, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like what are they really doing with AI and marketing? Is it really easy to apply? Let me see. Upload resume. Not supposed to see that. Where is my resume at? Where's career? Career. And upload. Oh, save. Most recent. Okay, here we go. Is this gonna job title? Principal engineer. How about that? 200,000 a year. 1, 2, 3. And I'm authorized. Yep. Save. How to get a job. Give a job. I don't understand. What does a charity have to do with me applying for a job? That's California for you. Like California, like they have issues. If you get a job through jail, we will make a donation to help someone out. Okay, well that's thoughtful. I don't know what any of these charities are. African Impact. Okay, but my stereotype of African politicians, especially, are corruption. But okay. Thank you for applying. We have your resume. All right. Yeah. Did I bleed off any of my observers yet? No, you guys are still observing. Okay. I thought I bled you guys off. Let me see. You're literally listening to me. I hope you're only like listening to me in the background because I'm not that entertaining. You're listening to me apply for jobs. Want money, man. So apply for West Coast jobs or New York City jobs. I want to get paid. Look at this, man. Like $40 to $60 an hour. Like, what am I supposed to do with that, man? Like, I have a dog to feed. All right, $35, $40 an hour. Oh, that's a QA analyst. Um, mm, let's go back. Let's go back to Xamarin. Senior mobile. Okay. Okay, New York. No, it's 140,000. Oh, that does look familiar. 120K. No. 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 How do I put in pay? Let's just do this right here. And nothing's in here. What if we just say mobile? Mobile expert. Yeah, this is Florida. This is part-time. This is T-Mobile partner. Okay. Sales experience, customer. Hold on, what is this? Mobile expert. Oh, this isn't development. What if I type in Android? Come here, Android developer. You know what? F that. I want money. Hold up. Let's do Azure. Okay. Azure. Okay. What if I type in AWS? AWS Lambda. I didn't know. Whatever. AWS DevOps engineer. Oh, that's what I got to type in DevOps. Remote Charlotte. Senior platform engineer. All right. So what if I type in DevOps? All right. DevOps. Architect is $70 an hour. Are you serious? You don't. A DevOps solutions architect is $70 an hour. Apparently, anybody and everybody can have their own consulting company or staffing firm, staffing agency. Director of DevOps, $135,000 a year. Is the price going down? Hold up. Come here. Actually, let me use my recently applied skills and do this right here. Do that. And then on Twitter, let me do a say I'm confused. I thought the man was a gambler going up. I thought demand and compensation for DevOps was going up. Let's say tweet. Yeah, like director of DevOps, 135,000. Like, get out of here, man. And it's in California. That's crazy. Let's look at Stack Overflow jobs. Hold up. Where's jobs at? What's this over here? What's the snowflake? You're a social media. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Where's the jobs thing at? How do I get to jobs? Oh, it's over here. Full stack senior backend engineer. Checkmate.com. They're Ruby. Okay. Lead engineer, mobile development. Oh, yeah, I could do this. Except for the React Native. 130. Get out of here. You gotta pay me. I'll apply though. I'll apply. How quickly are you looking for a new job? Actively looking right now. Okay, what else I need to do? Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm job hunting. What does equity mean on Stack Overflow? Confuses me. What you mean in regards to jobs? I don't know what the context of Stack Overflow is, but I think equity is like, hey, we're not going to pay you what the market rate is, but if we're successful, in that low probability of a startup being successful, we're going to take care of you. That's my understanding of equity. So, yeah, on the job ads. Yeah, it's basically saying they can't afford you. But if they win the lottery of being a successful startup, and a lottery is based on probability, then they'll take care of you with if the low probability actually is realized and they are successful. That's my understanding of it. Automation engineer. I wish it was a tool I could just spam my application to everybody. Actually, there is. There's what's that? What's that website? I forgot the name of it. Indeed, right? Indeed.com. No, why was just taking so long? Yeah, yeah, that's lead mobile developer. Like, there's jobs out here, man. They don't want to pay. Hold up. Full time. New York, New York. New York, New York. How do I close this? Okay. New York, New York. How do I apply? It's not intuitive to me how I apply. All right, I'm tapping out, man. Did I bleed off my observers yet? Nope, still got three. Okay. Um, let's go to Indeed. Mm, that's a little bit up my alley. New York, New York. I don't know. How many years of green card U.S. citizen experience do you have? What does that even mean? What's wrong with my scroll? Hold up. What's happening? Okay. This is important. You can report your questions to Indeed through hourly rate. We'll say 90 an hour. After that, we'll say 95. That's fine. Um, I expect my phone to start ringing today. Everybody's back from the holidays. I thought there was a quick apply on Indeed, or was that Career Builder? Hold up. Which one is it? I think it was Career Builder. Career Builder. Azure is what pays. Yeah, Azure Cloud Architect. Yeah, I'll take that. Easy apply. And then we can just blah spam them. Okay. And spam those people too. Yeah. So what else? We can. What's Azure in Florida looking like? Mm, yeah, I should apply. Something's not right. Oh, do you need to apply? Yeah, sure. Why is this not? Okay. Azure Cloud Engineers. Sign me up. Let's have one of the following Azure certifications. Oh, okay. No, I don't have any Azure certifications. Azure Cloud Engineer, Senior Azure Cloud Engineer. I feel like saying Azure Cloud Engineer is kind of like redundant. Azure is cloud. Are you an Azure native engineer? Um, like Azure engineer. That sounds like they actually know what they're talking about. Mm, let's let's get in here. I'm tapping out, so me. Supposedly they delivered myself. All right, I'm hopping out. Gambler, it's been real, and we'll catch up. So peace. And is there anything else I need to do on here? Oh yeah, I was looking at Cycle before that. Shut up. Experience on mobile integrated into systems. That looks like an interesting problem to solve. Oh, submit. Flutter, mobile software engineer. I want to get paid. Submit. Cover letter isn't much of a letter. No. I mean, you talking about this right here? Nah. I mean, all they're looking for is buzzwords anyway. I mean, one can argue that's probably why I don't get hired, but yeah, I don't want to put in the work. Senior Android. Let's do a search on what else? What else? Let me double click this. Do Azure and do search. Paid research study for developers database. I'll do that. I'll be happy to help researchers. Submit. DevOps engineer. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Hmm. You want too much information from me. I'm straight. Cloud content creator, software Golang, automation engineer, security, engineering manager, lead automation engineer. Okay, I'll do that one. Oh boy, here we go. It takes me to another website that takes 20 seconds to load. I'm straight. Lead developer. All right. Is it going to be an easy apply? Okay, you're no longer available. All right. What else? What else can I look for? Hold up. Let's say Xamarin. Um, is it easy to apply? Submit. Senior software engineer, digital diagnostics. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say easy apply, so it takes me to. You want your information. I'm not filling out all this. All right. What has it? There should be a filter on easy apply. I got a message right here. Oh, okay. There should be a filter on for easy apply. What if I just say mobile? JP Morgan. Okay, you know they're going to take you to their website. If I hit apply, and the JP Morgan is a little bit different, right? And they're in Ohio. Probably with, well, I'll just give you my resume. Oh boy, it's 4 stages on here. Load. Dade. All right, why do you want all this information, man? All right, I'm done. What has easy apply? Senior software engineer, JavaScript. Oh, okay, I guess they have easy apply in bold. Okay. Hey, there's a senior Scala full stack developer on here. Yeah, I'm Laura. I don't know if you're unhappy with your job or not, but there's a senior Scala developer rec that's open. Cool. Oh, I'm about to hop on a conference call. What's this right here? Submit. All right. I am done for a while, but we'll catch up. See ya. Bye. Adios. Te veo a ratito. We're out.